never know if this hair suits me or not. Having it back like that. Because my ears, look. My ears stick out. Oh, that's attractive. Oh well. I think it's better with the flower than the clippy. Today I'm going to talk about Christmas, because Christmas is coming. I've got my Christmas lights in the corner there. They're looking all pretty. I do like to have something. That's another thing. You know, I talk about being kind to yourself. Well, I think it's quite important at home. I'm going off the blooming track now because I wasn't going to talk about this, but what I think is really important, you know, I talked about having a nice teapot, having a nice cups to drink out of, just little things to make you feel better. And one of the little things that also make you feel better is to get the room that you sleep in. This is my bedroom, by the way, and just get a room that you sleep in, get it looking cosy and lovely, so it's a little sanctuary, somewhere you can retreat at night time, or during the day, whenever you want to, and you just feel nice in there. Just a little space for yourself. Keep the children out of it. Well, not all the time. They can come in and say hello, but they're not allowed to. My kids know they're not allowed to play in here, even though they do when I'm not looking. But they're not supposed to play in here or make a mess in here. This is my little special space. You know, for me, sort of having little things like little fairy lights up or a nice candle or something in your space, that really helps to make you just... Oh, that's my son. He's just WhatsApped me. He's living in Amsterdam at the moment. Not Amsterdam, but in Holland. And I miss him terribly because he left... Oh, I didn't tell you this, but my husband left us on this son's 18th birthday. Which was another thing I might talk about another time. And then soon afterwards, I had to say goodbye to my son, who has gone to study in Amsterdam. He's the first one who's flown the nest, and it was all dramatic, and he's contacted me. God, if he saw that, I'd be so embarrassed. I was going to talk about children and Christmas because Christmas is coming, because now it's early December, and this is going to be our first Christmas as a separated couple for 27 years. Oh my word. For us it's a little bit different because my husband is not British, he is Dutch. That's my son again. Oh my God, I was so torn up about this because my husband is foreign. He doesn't, his family and friends are, well, not all of his friends, he's got some friends over here, but a lot of his friends live in Holland, his family live in Holland, and for the past 27 years he's spent Christmas, apart from maybe two or three, he spent Christmas here with us and my family. So it's going to be very odd, and I was agonising over this, what to do for the best. How do the children get to see me and my family plus their dad on Christmas Day? Because if he's in this country, his Christmas Day is going to be pretty shitty if the kids are here with me in our house and with my family, which is what we normally do. Normally my family come to me, we have a lovely day, and then the next Boxing Day we go to my sister's house and we all go there, and it's all a bit of a family tradition which we all love. And so so the thought of my husband, now he's been a bloody idiot and has treated us really badly, treated me in particular really badly, and not been very nice over the past few months. However, we still get on okay, which I think is really important for the children. And after 27 years with someone, you can't just switch off your feelings for them like that. And it's not that I ever want to get back with him, because I don't anymore. You know, I've come to terms with that. But the thought of him being alone on Christmas Day is actually really emotionally quite difficult and upsetting. And I wanted to do the best I could for them, and when I say them, I mean the children, to try and do the best for them. But what is the best? And so I was agonising. I was thinking, well, maybe Dad could come on Christmas morning and we could all have a bit of a Christmas, but then what my parents are going to do, because they're going to come and they haven't seen him since the divorce and they're really cross with him and really annoyed because of what he's done, and it's going to be difficult and crappy and on what should be a nice day, and I'm going to try and you know, these faces that you have to paint on. Oh, I'm having a lovely time, and inside you're like. So in the end, I was agonising over it, what to do for the best, where should we be? I mean, I thought maybe we should go up to my parents, but they're getting on a bit, it's a bit much for them, for us all to go up there. Because I thought if we were there, then my husband definitely couldn't come, and the decision was made. But, it's a trauma. Some of my good friends just said, ask the children what they want, and I think that is the key message here, is what do they want? Here's me agonising over it, but what do the children want? We were having Sunday dinner one day, and we were sat around the table, and I said, listen, what do you want to do for Christmas? It's going to be difficult, it's going to be different, we need to decide what we're going to do so that we all know what we're doing and we can plan ahead. And my 16-year-old, he just went, whatever, like 16-year-olds do, bless him, love him to bits, but he's a kind of a bit, don't care, whatever. My oldest said, all depends on Joey, who's the youngest. What does he want? And when I asked Joey, he went, right, Christmas Day, I want to spend it here at home with Granny and Grandad, open our presents, have dinner, do everything here. On Boxing Day, I want to go to my auntie's, which we normally do every year with all their family and their other granny and everything. That's what we always do. And then I'll see Daddy on the 27th. I was like, oh, fine, job done. It was like, I was agonising over the children wanting to see, or that they should see their dad on Christmas Day. But actually, he came up, the youngest of my children came up with the best solution. And it was suddenly like, it was like this weight just went whoosh, off my shoulders, and it seems to be the best solution. And it means that my husband, or husband-to-be ex, can stay in Holland and see his own family over Christmas without feeling guilty for not seeing the kids, because this is what the kids have chosen. I can have a stress-free Christmas Day. It's not going to be the best Christmas Day I've ever had. I mean, I've had some crap ones in the past, actually. But it will be the best of a bad job. Because for the children, we're going to be in the same house. The house is on the market, thank goodness it hasn't been sold yet. We are, that's another thing I will talk about in another one as well, is how to get through all the financial shenanigans, and because we can't stay in this house, unfortunately. I'll tell you all about that another time. And my parents will come, we'll have Christmas dinner, everything will be the same, but just the one crucial difference is that Dad won't be there. But I think in the circumstances, it's the best we can do. Oh, I don't like what that does to your upper lip. Got the wrinkles. Ooh, not happy. I'd love to hear from people as to how they get through it, because this is what we've decided to do this Christmas, but there's going to be a load more, probably more where it's highly likely that I won't have my children over Christmas. That is going to be awful. The thought just makes me but I'd like to hear, because I know a lot of mothers and fathers will have to spend Christmas without their children, or Christmas Day without their children. How do you get through that? How do you cope over Christmas if you can't have your children? I mean, I haven't gone there yet, but I'd be really interested to know how you do it, and if you've got any advice to share. If I do get some comments, if I do get some advice, I'll certainly pass that on. We can maybe do another video with it. What I'd like to do in the future is get people along who've been through this kind of stuff, and we can chat about it, maybe on camera and stuff. Anyway, as I always say, be kind to yourself. Like if you'd like to. Subscribe if you'd like to. I can be contacted if you want to. sarahgetsthrough@gmail.com. Would love to hear from you. Any comments on the way I talk would be gratefully received, or any advice on how to talk better, because I've done it again. I talk so quickly. I need to slow down. I'm sorry. I hope you can understand me. I will try to enunciate better. Anyway, take care. Have a lovely week. Speak soon. Mwah. Bye.